So, Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 4 is ending with Black Panther 2. What a perfect place to introduce Doctor Doom, because we know the Fantastic Four are not really going to be introduced in 2024. So they're going to introduce Doctor Doom, who is a huge villain for the Fantastic Four. So this time it seems that Marvel's doing something different. We know the Fantastic Four movie is not an origin, so they're going to introduce Doom first, then introduce the heroes. Is there some connection there? So yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Boys you here? If you are new around it, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel DC pop culture based content that we do on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, really does help the channel. What do you think? I personally think Doctor Doom is going to be a much bigger villain in Phase 5 and Phase 6 than what Mr. Kevin Feige is letting on. Yes, we know John Majors is playing Kang, but they're kind of throwing you Kang in your face to the point where it's misdirection, it's misleading. Really, Doom is the overall villain of the phase? Maybe, because there's multiversal villains in the next phase. There's time villain, there's the space-time continuum. It all changed at the end of Loki, when John Majors said, "I am the best, I am the nicest one out of all. You haven't met Kang yet." So we're going to meet Kang in Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 Quantumania, which was shown off at San Diego Comic-Con. We did a video breaking that down, and we do know Kang is in the trailer, and he's met one of them before, and he's like, "Are you Avenger? Have I killed you?" Speaking directly to Paul Rudd, who plays Ant-Man. So if you could, check us out on Instagram at WarStew. I'm really trying to get to 23,000 followers over there. It'll be much appreciated. I'm very interactive on the stories over there. And you get to see the beautiful face behind, you know, the beautiful voice. And also check us out on Twitter, WarStewG. Right, let's break it down. So, Secret Wars is coming, Avengers 6. And then, beforehand, we have Kang's Dynasty. So, allegedly, it's pretty much been confirmed and pushed into your cinematic face, you see what I did there, that Kang is gonna be the overall villain for the phase. But is he though? Is he though? I don't know. Is he? I think he's gonna be the main villain-ish, but with a bit of Kang. And I personally think Kang and Doom are subliminally gonna kind of work with each other. So it's pretty much not a rumor at this point. It's pretty much unofficially confirmed, because we've even seen concept art of a pre-Viz Doctor Doom who looks pretty much accurate to the comic book version of Victor Von Doom. And as I said earlier in the video, I think because we now know officially the Fantastic Four aren't coming to 2024, that the villain, I mean, Doctor Doom's primarily a villain for the Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, etc. So they're going to introduce Doom first and then the Fantastic Four afterwards. It's quite funny because everyone thought that Reed Richards was going to appear in the latest Spider-Man movie, but he didn't. So, allegedly, there's a post-credit scene for Black Panther 2 where Doctor Doom appears. Now, this has been backed up from some reliable sources. Skylar Shurler, according to, if I said that right, according to his Twitter, he's freaking blocked me. What's good, bro? But he does some work with the Disney Insider or owns it or something like that. But he said, and this is courtesy of One Take News on Twitter, the actor portraying Doctor Doom has reportedly already filmed scenes as the character. Despite rumors a stand-in was used, Doctor Doom has widely been rumored to make an anticipated MCU debut in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Now, as I suggested, Cillian Murphy, who plays, wait for it, Tommy Shelby in Peaky Blinders, has to be Victor Von Doom, has to be Doom. I will not accept anyone else other than him, but he is filming Peaky Blinders movie next year, so I don't know. But if he's not going to be playing Victor Von Doom, aka Doctor Doom, who else should it be? So, we know we're getting Kang in the first movie in Ant-Man Quantumania. So, Doom is just as important in Kang, if not more important, because it's all leading to Secret Wars, and then Eternity Wars, and then so much. God, the MCU is going to get fantastic. So, why not introduce Doctor Doom at the end of Phase 4, and it looks like that is going to be the case. Respectable insider Daniel RPK said via his Patreon, I will not pay for anyone's Patreon, but essentially what was said was there's a post-credit scene where Doctor Doom appears, and it's been a rumor that it's not Atamu, if I said it right, that is orchestrating the war between the Atlanteans and the Wakandians. I know they're not going to be from Atlantis. They're going to change the backstory. I get it, bro. I really do get it. So what happens in this alleged post-credit scene? It's revealed that here's a person that sent the team of scientists into the ocean to try and find vibranium. Now, usually I take a lot of leaks and rumors with a pinch of salt, but when Daniel RPK speaks up, because he's respected, well, it's not really because he's respected. It's more because of the track record he has when it came to all the trailers for Avengers 3, Avengers 4. He literally is bang on the money. So I think people are underlooking Doctor Doom's participation going forward to the point where I can see Doctor Doom being spread everywhere. I can even see a little inkling of him in Ant-Man Quantumania. Why? Because he's a freaking beast and he has to be everywhere. Literally. Almost like a Thanos role. But I can't see Victor Von Doom appearing in post-credit scenes. Rather just have little Easter eggs and little teasers here, there of him. Because everyone's known for the longest time possible that Doctor Doom is coming. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. This is obviously a theory. But I think Doctor Doom is going to have a bigger presence than Kang. To a certain capacity. Because Kang is one of the villains of the Ant-Man movie that's coming out next year. As we know, MODOK is going to be in that movie, and it's going to be freaking exciting to see the first Kang variant. So, if we go back a few years, the original villain for Wakanda Forever was originally going to be Doctor Doom, but that was allegedly changed when the story got changed, when sadly, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman passed away. So we all know that Atomu, the Warlord, is in this movie, and he's probably gonna be the one that is pushing Namor, the villain of the movie, to attack the Wakandians, because obviously he wants to be the king of Atlantis. He wants the throne. We know that. So there's gonna be like an internal war between Namor and Atomu at some point, or at least there should be, in my opinion, because that will make the most sense. So it does make logical sense to introduce Doctor Doom right at the end of Phase 4 before Phase 5, because we already know Kang will appear in Ant-Man the Wasp. But as I said in the title, most likely, I am expecting Doctor Doom presence to be felt throughout the whole of Phase 5 because it's building up to Secret Wars and Kang's Dynasty. So the post-credit scene would be the perfect part to put Doctor Doom in. I would have preferred it if they revealed that he was behind them fight the Atlanteans. I know they're going to change it into Mayans or something like that. Fighting the Wakanda. I would have preferred it if that was revealed during the whole movie, and then we get the epic reveal at the end of who actually is playing Doctor Doom, because we know allegedly the actor has been cast already. So let me know, do you think Doctor Doom or Victor Von Doom is gonna have a much greater role in Phase 5? Because they're just being a bit too sus when they keep saying Kang. It's all about Kang. Kang is the biggest villain. Why is Feige saying that? It's just, I don't know, maybe I sound a little bit crazy. It's just a bit too obvious. It's like, yeah, Kang is there, but Kang's more of a time villain, if you like. We need someone else to kind of, have the space-time continuum or the multiverse kind of villain. I think Doctor Doom would be more likely the case to be the multiversal villain because he's so important to Secret Wars, and everyone thought that Doom was going to be the overall villain in the next phase before it was revealed at the end of Loki a time ago that Kang, the Conqueror, is going to conquer time, and even people like me thought that Kang would appear in the Infinity Saga, but that never happened. So I really hope Kevin Feige has a huge plan for Doctor Doom. Now, I know Marvel do think multiple years ahead. Sure, Kevin Feige has his big 10-year plan. They don't iron out all the details. They just put little things here and there. But Doctor Doom's got to have a huge part. If they introduce him in Black Panther 2, he could even appear in literally every movie. He could appear in the Marvels. He could appear in Ant-Man 3. He could appear in literally every kind of cosmic, crazy level villain. Because you got to remember, Ant-Man 3, they did say the huge cameos, this movie is going to change the game. Why? Because Kang is working with Doom. That could be cool. That's most likely what could happen. As we know, there is pre-viz images out there of Doctor Doom, so it's not really a rumor. We know it's going to happen. It's just a case of when Doctor Doom appears now, not if. So I'd love to know all your theories down below. Do you think I'm right? Do you think Doom's the overall villain, really, in the sense of a multiversal villain, and Kang's going to be like the time-verse villain, if you like? All your ideas down below, guys. I'm trying to do more Marvel-based, theory-based content, but it is cool that we've pretty much had it affirmed and confirmed that the post-credit scene will be Doctor Doom being behind everything behind the wars and looking for Vibranium. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at WarStew to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Check us out here, obviously, if you're still here. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and comment. It really helps the channel. Also, check us out on Twitter, WarStewG, and I'll catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.